Today, we are going to talk about the Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrialization that began in Britain in the late 18th century and spread to other parts of the world. One of the key features of the Industrial Revolution was the shift from hand production methods to machines, which significantly increased production capacity. Factories became central to the economy, employing large numbers of people, often in harsh conditions. One of the most famous inventions of this period was the steam engine, developed by James Watt. It transformed industries such as mining, textiles, and transportation. The steam engine made it easier and faster to move raw materials and finished goods across long distances. Along with new technologies, the Industrial Revolution brought about social changes. Urbanization occurred rapidly as people moved from rural areas to cities in search of work, often living in overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. While the Industrial Revolution led to unprecedented economic growth, it also created numerous social problems, such as child labor, poor working conditions, and pollution. These issues eventually prompted governments to enact reforms and regulations to improve workers' rights and living conditions.
In today's lecture, we'll be discussing the crucial role pollinators play in maintaining ecosystems and supporting food production. Pollinators, such as bees, butterflies, birds, and bats, are responsible for the fertilization of many plants by transferring pollen from one flower to another. This process, called pollination, allows plants to produce fruits and seeds. Bees, especially, are some of the most efficient pollinators. Many crops, like apples, almonds, and blueberries, rely on bee pollination for high-quality yields. Unfortunately, bee populations have been declining in recent years due to habitat loss, pesticide use, and diseases. If this trend continues, it could have a significant impact on global food production. It's important to note that while we often think of pollinators as aiding agriculture, they also support biodiversity. Wild plants depend on pollinators to reproduce, and without pollination, many plant species would die out, affecting entire ecosystems. Conservation efforts are essential to protect pollinators and ensure both agricultural productivity and ecological balance.
Today, we're going to explore Impressionism, an art movement that emerged in France in the late 19th century. Impressionist artists sought to capture the effects of light and color rather than focusing on accurate, detailed representations. They often painted outdoor scenes, such as landscapes and cityscapes, using short, quick brushstrokes to convey a sense of immediacy and movement. One of the most famous Impressionist artists is Claude Monet. His series of paintings, including water lilies and haystacks, demonstrate his fascination with how light changes at different times of the day. Rather than painting a static scene, Monet wanted to express how the environment looked and felt in a specific moment, often returning to the same subject at different times to observe the varying effects of sunlight. Impressionism was initially criticized for being too unconventional. Critics felt that the paintings lacked detail and precision. However, over time, the movement gained widespread acceptance and had a significant influence on modern art, paving the way for new styles like post-impressionism and cubism.